Good evening, my name is Matt Lauer and I'm here today to give you a couple of good advice and good tips in regards to protecting your information when you're at a local ATM. As you know, identity theft and debit card fraud in particular is becoming more and more predominant, not just in New York, but around the country. So it's very necessary to take a few minutes, really focus on your ATM transaction to make sure you're protecting yourself, not just while you're there, but as you move away from the ATM. And so first and foremost, you really want to protect yourself by utilizing the mirror that's provided. Whether it's at a bank or whether it's at a merchant services machine, you really want to take advantage of looking around who's behind you, making sure that there's nobody piggybacking over your shoulder, because that information is very important. Secondly, you always want to maintain coverage over the buttons in regards to inserting your PIN. No ATM will visibly allow your PIN to be seen by other people, but you always want to protect that, whether it's covering it with your shoulder or even putting your hand in front of where you're inserting the buttons. Finally, in regards to putting in your debit card, you always want to be mindful of the ATMs that you use. In New York, there's delis, there's banking institutions, and there's merchant services terminals. Those are all very reliable, but also very susceptible. So you want to take an extra minute. Whenever you put in your debit card, you want to run your finger around the inserted slot to make sure there's not what we call a skimming device. These are very paper-thin magnetic strips that can be as small as dental floss tape that really extracts the information from your debit card. So whenever you put in that debit card, whether it's an insert or a retrieval, you always want to put the debit card in, slide it back out, and make sure that there's no particular device connected to that ATM. With that in mind, if you have any questions regarding your ATMs or regarding your debit cards for that matter, go to your local bank, call your customer service line, or even check out tips online, because knowing is the best policy. You want to protect yourself, you want to protect your information, and you want to protect your money, because that, at the end of the day, is the most important thing. Thank you for your time.